If you're looking for a simple ad strategy to get more DMs, more followers, and more sales on Instagram, this video is for you. I'm Evelyn. I've spent over 25 million on meta ads in the online education, info, and SaaS space. This video is part of a bigger course. It's almost 7 hours long and covers A to Z everything you need to know about Meta, aka Facebook and Instagram ads for personal brand-based businesses. Now, without further ado, let's jump in, and I hope you enjoy the video and get a lot of value out of it. We do have our Instagram account. Our Instagram account has content. We are going to use this content, pick it up with meta ads in a traffic campaign, and the destination of these ads will be our Instagram profile. So people will see our content in the ad, they'll get redirected to our profile from where they will follow us. As soon as somebody follows us, we will send them a message and say, hey, thank you so much for the follow. What are you looking for? How can I help you? Then a certain amount of those people will reply back to us. And then if we see that they're a good fit for our offer, we can invite them to join the free trial of our community, for example, or buy our low ticket offer, or book a call with us, or apply to work with us, or get tripwire offer, or come to our next webinar. Whatever we want, we then have an inbound conversation that can lead to something. On top of that, because we're adding freebies to our content that people get when they drop a comment, so we set this up with ManyChat. As soon as somebody drops a comment, they get a response, and automatically we send them a link to a free resource. Like, for example, here, my 10 cloud prompts are the resource that I sent them through. We have more engagement on our posts, and we have more DMs that have started. What we can do with these DMs that have started is we can follow up, a little bit later and say, hey, did you already have a chance to check it out? What do you think? What are you currently working on, right? Is there anything I can help you with? Inbound conversation can lead to absolutely anything. Really, really great for high ticket as well. The free resource we're giving away should be highly valuable, and ideally it bridges to our offer. So for example, here I'm giving away 10 amazing cloud prompts, including templates built from them. And this leads to my communities, one of my best converting freebies, because it is highly relevant for that post, for the work that I do in that community, and they can directly click through from it. And it's also built like really nicely, right? So we want to have this super high valuable lead magnet that then can lead to anything. It doesn't have to be the free trial of a community or a free community. It can also be a call, an application, your next webinar, a mini offer. So you also want to sell from this resource. So then you have 3 paths to sell someone, right? They saw your content and came to either engaged with the post, dropped the comment and got the freebie from where you can follow up. So they have your follow up and the freebie, or they came then through to your profile and they followed you and you started that conversation from where you can sell. And because this is a traffic campaign that is further up in the buying cycle, you are getting a steep discount on the eyeball. It's very, very easy to set up as well and to maintain as well. So this is what my Instagram growth campaign currently looks like. Here you can see yesterday it spent 29 euros. It got me 126 profile visits and 15 follows so far. And now when you also look at the breakdown, I do only target the United States because most of my buyers are from the United States. And these are all coming from my content that is tailored for my ideal clients. So with that, I also know if those people follow me, they are potentially a good client for me as well. So this is a really, really great, very, very sustainable setup. And like I said, you can start it at a very low daily cost. Let's build it up together. We want to say create campaign, create new, traffic, continue, manual traffic campaign, name the campaign, IG growth campaign, set a campaign budget. You can start with $5. You can go to 10, a little bit higher if you want to. You can do this for hundreds or thousands of dollars a day as well. If you have a lot of content and you have a proven offer and you know how to convert from the DMs, you can also do this a lot more aggressively. But some of you just might want to start small, right? So then we come to the ad set. Here, we want to select Instagram or Facebook. We need to select our Facebook page first, so that we can then unselect it and only leave Instagram as a destination. Important hard boundaries around the location. So here we only want to go with the United States, not United Kingdom. You want to select the country where you're getting the most buyers from. No other targeting needed. Now we have the placements. I want to control the placements here, manual placements, and I want to make sure it's only shown on Instagram. Otherwise, it does not make so much sense for the follows. Next, the beautiful thing is that you already have all of your ads. So that's amazing. Instead of creating a new ad, we will just say use existing post, and you're going to select your latest video. For example, this was my video about meta ads, MCP. Just name it so you don't lose track of it, and then you can come down here. If you do have a pixel setup, I would add the tracking here, but it's not necessarily needed if you don't have the pixel setup or you're not using it otherwise on your conversions. And then that is it. And then whenever you're creating a new piece of content, all you have to do is come back in here and do the following. Duplicate, change the post. And this was about high ticket heart in real life. There you go. And review and publish. Whenever you have a new piece of content, you just add it in here. Now what Meta will do is it will distribute it how it believes it is the best for your traffic. So here you can see the Instagram growth campaign. Let's look at it. Here it gave the most to this piece of content, and we would want to see if it's true that it did give us the most followers as well. So the distribution is in alignment with the follows that we get, and the piece of content is in alignment with the offer that we want to sell. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. If this is not the case, and for example, a different piece of content would not get as much spend, but more followers, you'd want to take that one out. You can see your follows by coming to customize columns, and then you just type in follows, and then you add it to your custom columns, and then you can see exactly what's going on. And you can calculate your cost by follow by taking the amount of followers you got from it, and you divide the ad spend by the amount of followers that you got. And then you can basically do the math, and you can say, out of all of the Instagram followers I got, how many did start a conversation? How many of these conversations did lead to a purchase or a book a call or to a sign up to the webinar, etc. So your funnel then needs to look like, what is the blended amount of followers that I get, and the blended amount of conversations I get, and the blended amount of results that I get from there. And you would want to track that closely as you're making more sales and getting more profitable and adding more pieces of content to this. You would want to start increasing the budget, but always every single piece you post, you just add in here as well. I know some people are also a little bit superstitious about putting these into the ads as well and then stifling their organic reach. For those, what I found with the people that I work with, what's great is they let the piece of content roll, and as soon as it dies down from the views that it gets, so when it starts stalling around a number of views, then they start to pick it up in that growth campaign as well. And then often it can find a new life because it goes into a new bucket of audience with this campaign. So it can be very, very effective, and I can't wait for you to try that.